Hello, my name is Isaac Contreras, and this is my persuasive speech on plastic pollution. Imagine standing on a beach, but instead of seashells, it's plastic. And every time a wave comes in, plastic from that plastic from that sand washes up on the shore and goes into the ocean. Plastic pollution is one of the biggest and fastest growing threats to destroying our wildlife, environments, human life, and over our planet overall. Plastic is a major source of environmental destruction, and we should use alternatives to prevent plastic pollution and make a difference in our planet. One big problem with plastic is that it doesn't biodegrade. So if it's consumed by even just a microplastic, if it's just consumed by any sort of amount of living creature, it will always be in their body, and it would not biodegrade down and exit the body, which could lead to a lot of health issues: inflammation, hormone issues, disease. Basically, plastic is just, there's so much of it too, and it's just destroying us. 400 million tons of plastic is produced each year in containers, bottles, all kinds of stuff. But that's how much is produced each year, and 14 million of it goes into the ocean, and that's obviously not good. That's what's killing our ocean and killing so much wildlife in it, such as turtles, fish, octopus, sharks, etc. Basically, not only is the plastic hurting our environment, but it's also hurting us too. 80% of humans have microplastics in their bloodstream, and this occurred because scientists took blood samples to see if this was true, and they found microplastics in almost every human's bloodstream. You're probably wondering how this could happen, because we don't eat plastic, but daily things like drinking water, or not your daily things, but containers that contain food items in plastic have a chance of leaking microplastics into them from water bottles melting in the sun and you drinking the water, or a fat soluble milk and keeping in a plastic container that could have some plastics in it, or chewing on a bottle cap could even get you microplastics. But these microplastics are also killing us too, not just our environment. So you're probably asking, how can we prevent plastic pollution or plastic from hurting our wildlife, our environments, and us? Well, the plastic problem has been displayed on the news, and there's so much awareness about it, but there's not a lot of people doing anything about it. We know about it, but we're not doing anything to stop it, which doesn't make any sense. But it's not that hard to stop. One easy stop would be using, the main cause of plastic would be plastic water bottles. Plastic water bottles, we need water to survive, obviously, so we drink water, but plastic water bottles, they're easily accessible, they're cheap, and they come in a mass variety. So there's 36 water bottles per container that you buy, and that's a lot of plastic that could go into the ocean or who knows where. But basically, by using a reusable water bottle that you could refill at your house or school, the gym, wherever you go, that one person switching to reusable water bottle can save 167 plastic water bottles a year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes a big difference. And just by switching the way you drink water every day can save so many animals, and helping people become better, internally. Make them not sick. I don't know why I'm speaking so fast. But basically, by carrying reusable water bottles, or using reusable containers to put your food in, prep meals, or trying to start petitions for restaurants from switch to using plastic to cardboard, because at least cardboard is biodegradable and it's easy to get rid of, unlike plastic. Plastic is really hard to get rid of. But basically, Also, government cities like San Francisco, and there's more, but they did a ban on plastic water bottles being bought from their city and on municipal properties. Basically, you cannot buy plastic water bottles in like a grocery store from in San Francisco. So that's also helping a lot because it's making it harder to access. And so once it's hard to access, people have to like reuse reusable water bottles, which is good. And basically, those two changes could really make a big difference. And we need to change because maybe in like the next couple hundred years, which doesn't matter to you guys or probably to me, but the world would probably just end, and it would be a problem for not just us but for wildlife and when we evolve, that would be a problem for them, and plastic would just kill everything because we're not stopping about it, even though we're aware of it and we're being told it every day, but no one's doing nothing about it. So those are just some quick ways to at least help a little bit in doing our part in protecting our planet. Thank you, and that was my persuasive speech, and I'm done. Sorry.